Hello and a very warm welcome to the La Trobe Financial April Investor Call. I'm Amanda Lambert, National Distribution Manager with La Trobe Financial. Today's presentation will cover the following topics: a corporate update, including our approach to ESG, a review of our portfolio performance, a look at the economy including the prevailing headwinds and tailwinds, and a summary of the current state of the property market, which continues to receive a lot of attention. Let's begin with a corporate update. La Trobe Financial is a leading Australian credit asset manager with 7 decades experience and over 13 billion of assets under management. We operate in two of the largest sectors in Australia, being the 2.4 trillion residential and commercial mortgage sector and the 3.2 trillion managed fund sector. With 13.4 billion in assets under management, 450 staff and principal offices in Melbourne, Sydney, Hong Kong and Shanghai, La Trobe Financial remains two key, distinct and complementary business units. Let's begin with our real estate credit finance business, which delivers the broadest lending product suite in the non-bank market. Our 206 strong credit team assesses over $13 billion in credit opportunities annually on behalf of global and domestic institutional and retail investors. It's our bottom-up credit expertise that drive our insights and portfolio construction processes, with all loans being subject to a full manual desktop underwriting assessment. This approach has been particularly useful through the volatility of the COVID-19 period. La Trobe Financial is a genuine alternative for high-quality borrowers, including those who are traditionally underserved by the major banks. Our real estate credit finance platform is utilised by over 25,000 borrowers and 3,500 brokers to access tailored mortgage finance solutions. We have the broadest product suite in the sector, a proprietary credit platform and the largest credit team in the space. We deploy these mortgage assets to funds we manage on behalf of some of the world's largest investors: banks, pension funds, fixed income managers and sovereign wealth funds have all trusted La Trobe Financial's insights and acumen to deliver market-leading variable returns across the cycle. Now to our asset management business, which was started in 1989 specifically to deploy this same expertise for the benefit of retail investors, both Australian and international. Today we have circa 74,000 investors and a proud track record of never losing a cent of investor capital in any of our portfolio investment accounts. Our asset management business is spearheaded by the award-winning $7.6 billion La Trobe Australian Credit Fund. The credit fund offers 6 portfolio accounts and a peer-to-peer account. This breadth of products offer the variable income and duration profiles to suit the needs of today's income investors. The private property credit or residential and commercial mortgage markets are vast, 2.5 trillion in aggregate, and frequently represent the most central financial commitments Australia will make in their lives. Around 20% of these loans have the appropriate low risk, premium return characteristics that qualify them for inclusion in our portfolio selection process. This equates to an investable opportunity set for our portfolio managers of $125 billion per year. La Trobe Financial actively targets those borrowers whose applications require a more detailed assessment than that provided by lenders who are relying on automated credit decisioning. As the graphs on screen show, that does not mean impaired or high-risk borrowers. You can see from the right-hand side of your screen that our borrower applicants have a very similar credit score to borrowers approaching the Big Four banks. On the left-hand side of the screen, you can also see how our exposure to the highest quality super prime and prime assets have grown as our origination footprint has expanded, which really speaks to our controlled and disciplined approach to growth. Our approach is to focus on high-quality borrowers looking for a broader product set, a bespoke solution that suits their individual circumstances, or our superior customer service, characterised by the ability to speak directly to a trained credit analyst. The premium that we attract for this service is the benefit that we have delivered to investors for 7 decades. And beyond those financial returns, we seek to make a positive contribution to the community in which we live and work via our integrated ESG framework. This framework integrates environmental, social and governance decisions both into our investment processes and into all of our corporate decision making. We regard governance as the linchpin commitment of any business serious about making a positive impact on the lives of its customers and the broader community. That's what drives our determination to deliver the highest standards of transparency, governance and risk management in the financial services sector. Accordingly, when we commit to key environmental or social objectives, like making our business carbon neutral, as we did in 2021, like committing to net zero by 2030, or like supporting our community through disasters like bushfires and floods, which we do through the La Trobe Financial Charitable Foundation, you can be sure that we will deliver on our promises. That's the ultimate measure of any organisation's ESG credentials. Thank you for watching our corporate update. Continue watching for our monthly updates on our portfolios, the economy and the property market and sector update. If you have any queries, please do not hesitate to contact our asset management team on 1800 818 818.